Okay, let's get started. It's gone very dark outside, so yeah. I've just put a lamp on that's at the side of me here. So I'm just going to pour my lye into my oils. And then we'll give it a stick blend. Okay. I'm just going to pour off some colours for my swirl. I only really want to go up and down with these three colours. I'm going to use the pewter, and I've got a different purple that I already had in stock called Velvet Purple, and I'm going to use the cerulean blue just because I want, actually a little bit, actually no, that's alright. I need to remember I need some for the top, but I think that's okay. So let's get these colours in. So I'm using a, can you see? This is Velvet Purple. So we just need a little smidge in each one. What I like so much about using micas for swirls rather than base colours is that you don't end up spending a fortune on them, because it can cost a lot of money. I only ever buy like 30-gram packets at the time. And then you only need a tiny amount, so you don't have to, you know, keep going back in for more and more and more. So I like my base colour to just be plain or white. So I'll use that pewter. That looks really nice and sparkly. Okay, so put those to the side. And I'm going to just stir them in a minute. So this pewter actually looks like it comes out of pewter colour in soap, and it definitely has here, which is really good. I think sometimes you get like a grey mica or like a silver mica and they just turn out like a pale grey in soap, but this one looks almost like when you use charcoal. It's actually really nice, and it, yeah, that colour's staying nice and deep, which is what we want. The cerulean I know works really well. I love this colour so much. It's like when people ask my favourite colour, it's always been like a duck egg blue. It's a bit cliche, and you know, at times it's one of those colours, but I've always loved that colour, always. Or like a, you know, like blackbird's egg, like that beautiful aqua colour. I love colours like that. And I like the sea, so it kind of like any like sea colours. Oh yeah, I love all that. So they're mixed in nicely. Oh, just get my soapy cloth. And then I'm just going to pour in my white, which is in some water. A little bit. You don't need much, because this is a small batch of soap. So I'm just going to quickly stick blend that. Just what we want. I haven't bought my bowl of water to clear my stick blender off, but never mind. Just need to wipe my goggles as well, because I've got some on there. Got a new pinny. It's got nice pockets. Okay, fragrance, and then let's get the mould ready. So fragrance, majority in this one, bit. That seems to be fine actually. Good. Good. And those a quick stir in there. Oh my god, it's like sugary sweet berries and rhubarb. It's beautiful. Really, that's a good fragrance. And there you go. It hasn't accelerated, hasn't moved. So I'll leave a link to Candle Shack down below because I've been using them a lot lately and I love their fragrances. There isn't one that I haven't liked so far, which is like amazing. They've been really good and the prices are great. Just going to quickly stick them in a bit more. Okay, so let's start pouring this in. We're just pouring our white base, and I need to reserve a little bit for my top. Just a little bit. Let's just scrape that down now. Okay. Now, I'm just going to do a swirl up and down the soap and then leave a bit for the top again. Go on with the black. Oh, that's not black, it's pewter. Like that. And then cerulean. Like that. Get my chopstick. I'm just going to do my usual swirl just like that through the centre, and it always seems to come out pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put my colours over the top here on this one side. I haven't been posting on Instagram because I haven't had anything to post, so actually making a soap this morning will give me something to go with. I had like no new pictures of anything, so I've been a bit quiet on social media lately just because I've been so busy with this release, but you know, I'm feeling like, oh, I haven't done anything, I need to get out there again. Feeling a little bit isolated. I've got another video to go up as well, like the making of the Gym Nightshade soap. That's sold out. It's a soap with apples, like apple embeds just sat on the top. So that one will either go up before this one or after this one. It's all sold, so it's, you know, you won't be able to buy that soap, but you can see how it was made. Okay. And the purple. You hear my clock. Sounds like an ASMR video. Oh, Candle Shack, I'm so happy with them, they're brilliant. And their customer service is incredible. They're really, really good. I ordered a load of wax and a load of fragrances for my Halloween stock. They're just absolutely brilliant, like they're a good company, good company. So I should be using them a lot more for fragrances and things like that. They're just, the pricing and everything, there's some that are more expensive than others, like the fragrance oils, but the actual, like, there's lots of fragrances that I've used from other suppliers, and then you go to Candle Shack and their prices are like so much cheaper. There's some Jo Malone dupes that I buy, and Candle Shack have got the same ones, and yet the price is about half what other companies charge. So it's weird. It's weird how much people charge you when there's probably no need. It's kind of strange. I think, how can one company do it, like, you know, really cheaply, and others not. I don't really understand. I suppose it depends on their suppliers and pricing and all that kind of thing, but some fragrances in this country, they're really, really expensive. So you have to be careful, otherwise it bumps the price of the soap up too much, you know. Okay, just wipe down where I've made a mess. I'm just going to bring you a bit closer so you can see how I do the tops. Okay, just get my little spoon. Which is in here. Now, just going to take it from the top over to the side. You can really smell that plum and rhubarb together. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that'll do for Mr. Obscurial, Mr. Credence. So I will be back in the morning, very excitedly, to cut this soap. So I've not had a soap to cut in so long. So I'll leave some pics of this at the end of the video as well, so you can see how it turned out. But yeah, I'll be back in the morning to see how the swirl is inside. But yeah, happy with that. Thank you Candle Shack again for a wonderful fragrance. So that was black plum and rhubarb. Okay, ta-ta. Okay, I'm back. Let's cut this and see what we get. So let me unmold it first. So I have coffee. I've been making my coffee at home and putting it in my flask before I come now, so that I don't have to make it when I get here. I use a French press cafetiere here, but they just, there's one of those little jobs that I hate cleaning it out. I hate cleaning out the cafetiere. So when I'm at home, I make my coffee in a glass Pyrex jug, and then I strain it through a tea strainer. Because it's so much easier to then just put that in the bin and then just wash up the jug, you know? Like the cafetiere, you've got to, like, oh God, it's just hassle. It's the most stupid thing, because it's like a simple job, but it really bothers me. Today's coffee is Taylor's of Harrogate, some Brazilian praline. It's really good. It's the second bag I bought of this, because I bought a different coffee the other week, and it was from TK Maxx, or Home Sense is the home and wear store, and I bought this coffee thinking, oh, that looks like a really nice bag, and it seemed like good value. It was like £6 for this huge bag, and the taste is disgusting, so I boo-boo there. Anyway, less about the coffee and on to OBSCURIAL soap. So let's see how Credence came out. It's looking pretty good. It smells good too. People were asking me on Instagram if it smelled as good as it sounds, and it really does. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful scent. It's like quite nice for this time of the year, like a nice autumnal blend. Black plum and rhubarb, lovely. That'd be nice as a pudding, wouldn't it? I do like a pudding. So it would be nice as a, sorry, just some friend walked past, so I had to wave. It would be nice as a crumble. Plum and rhubarb crumble, yes. So yeah, this came out pretty nice, liking this one. I love this style of soap that I do these days with these moulds. I think it's really, really nice. I do like my slab mould and I do like my chunks, but when I use these long silicone moulds, there's just, oh, it's so simple and so quick, and like you can chop and change the design, but I really love the way I do my tops now in there, which is, it's different when I use the slab mould because you can't get this beautiful look on the top of the soap. I just love, I hope that's in focus. I just love the way that this it looks. It's really nice when it's in the mould, and it's really nice when it's cut. So you know, you get some soaps where you've put all the effort in and then the cut kind of ruins the whole look, you know? Whereas with this design, it doesn't. It still looks really good. And when I put these in the shop window, it just makes it look really nice. I like it. And I get customers stop and they're like, ooh, look. I think it kind of looks a bit like dessert. So I'm going to do some more Harry Potter inspired stuff. I might also do a bit more of the Wizard of Oz inspired stuff. I was looking at Pinterest last night and I put a load of pins on of stills of the film, and also like behind the scenes of the film, which I always like to see, like stills of behind the scenes, because it always sort of shows everything in a completely different light. So I was having a good look last night, and those damn monkeys were in one picture which I pinned, and I thought, you know, I've always had this problem with monkeys. I don't like monkeys. Not, you know, because obviously where I live, they are everywhere. Anyway, obviously they're not. I think I'm scarred as a child from the Wizard of Oz. I think it's that. I think it's those monkeys that made me think I don't like monkeys. So every time, say we go to a zoo or something like that, which isn't very often, but if we do and there's monkeys, they freak me out. They just freak me out. They're weird and they're so intelligent. I think that's what it is. If the monkeys were dumb, then I wouldn't be as frightened of them. But they're not dumb in any way at all, and they freak me out because they're so clever. Do you know what I mean? Like an octopus is clever, they freak me out as well, because they work stuff out. Like you watch all these like nature programs and you see the octopus and they're just like, they're just too clever. They're too clever. I love watching it and I'm fascinated, but afterwards I'm like, ooh. You know, they're too clever. It's like Alien. And I think that's probably what we all are. Aliens. Aliens from outer space. Okay, I've got to get on with other stuff now. So that's that. That is OBSCURIAL cut, so you can see it. They're pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm going to take some pictures of this, put them at the end, and I'll be back for the next one, which will probably be very similar again, but in different colours. So I will see you another day. Have a good weekend then. Ta-ta.